Why do players become stars when acquired by the Golden State Warriors? As you all know, the Golden State Warriors have built one of the biggest dynasties with Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green being the core. However, the other players around them have been acquired over the years, and it seems that every player that the Golden State Warriors get, they turn into an absolute superstar, and that's what's happening again so far this season. In today's video, we're going to be going through 5 players that have become absolute stars in this current Golden State Warriors team, and how they are going to help this Golden State Warriors roster make it back to the NBA Finals and win another NBA championship. So make sure to like this video, and if you want more Golden State Warriors content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hitting that red button down below. And if you don't have NBA League Pass but want to watch Golden State Warriors games for less than a cup of coffee, don't forget to join my Patreon where you can watch every Golden State Warriors game anytime, anywhere. But let's get straight into the first player, and the first player that has turned into an absolute superstar is Andrew Wiggins. Now Andrew Wiggins, as you all know, was traded for D'Angelo Russell, and he actually used to play for the Minnesota Timberwolves. When the trade was made, a lot of NBA analysts and also NBA fans thought that Golden State Warriors lost that trade because they gave up an all-star in D'Angelo Russell for just a subpar Andrew Wiggins. At the time, Andrew Wiggins was actually averaging 17 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 2.0 assists, so he was putting up some pretty decent numbers. However, over the last 4 seasons with the Golden State Warriors, Andrew Wiggins has turned into an absolute star and an all-star in that matter. If you look at Andrew Wiggins' current stats, he's currently averaging 18 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 2.3 assists, but he's doing it on a winning roster. But where we see the most biggest improvement from Andrew Wiggins and also the way he plays is his 3-point shooting. If we look at Andrew Wiggins, in his rookie season, he was actually attempting 1.5 threes a game and shooting that at 31%. So that is very subpar, and Andrew Wiggins wasn't really seen too much as a 3-point shooter. If we move over into today, in the 2022-2023 season, Andrew Wiggins is averaging 6.8 3-point attempts per game, but he's shooting the highest percentage in the Golden State Warriors as of right now, which is 40%. Yes, guys, you heard that right. He has bumped up his 3-point percentage shooting by 10% and is considered one of the greatest shooters in so far this season when it comes to percentages. So he's done a fantastic job when it comes to not only being efficient on the 3-point line, but shooting it at will. And obviously he has been suffering with injuries so far this season. However, when he is on the floor, you definitely see the impact he has not only just on offense, but on defense as well. If we look at his 2-point percentages from rookie season till now as well, he was only averaging 45% in the 2-point range, and now he's averaging 53, and it has increased ever since he joined the Golden State Warriors back in 2019 to 2020. One of the reasons why Andrew Wiggins has been able to become an absolute scoring threat was due to the fact that he had the guidance from players such as Klay Thompson and Steph Curry to teach him not only just how to play Golden State Warriors basketball, but how to shoot the ball better, and you definitely see that when it comes to what he's been able to accomplish so far with the Golden State Warriors and his 3-point percentages as they continue to increase. But Andrew Wiggins, I think, is only going to get better with time because he's still a very young player at 27 years old, and I think he is going to be hitting those peak, years as a veteran very soon, and that's where we're really going to see Andrew Wiggins become an all-out superstar. The second player is Kavon Looney. Now Kavon Looney has always played with the Golden State Warriors, but due to the fact that he was actually the first round 30th pick in his draft class, it just shows that him being under the guidance of Golden State Warriors has been able to turn him into an absolute superstar. I think if you redraft his draft class, he would have definitely gone higher than the 30th pick because the way he's playing right now is absolutely insane. He's an absolute rebound machine where he's currently averaging 6.5 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. And the reason why I think this is so important is because Golden State Warriors, ever since him joining them in 2015 and 2016 season, has been able to improve every single year statistically in every category. If we look at his rebounding in his first rookie season, he was averaging 2 rebounds, now it's up to 8. His points went from 1.8 to 6.5. Even his assists went from 0 all the way now to 3 assists per game. So Kavon Looney has been able to improve in all facets, and the fact that he was the 30th pick in the first round, I think if you redraft that draft class, he would definitely be in a lottery, because Kavon Looney so far this season is not only averaging a high rebound at 8.7, but he actually ranks top 20 in the rebounds for every player in the NBA right now. So he's done a fantastic job to be able to come from something where he wasn't really considered a high prospect and absolutely become a superstar for this team, and has really been the backbone, especially when it comes to what he's able to do on defense. His rebounding is no question, his blocks at 0.5 is really good, and on top of all that, his effective field goal percentage is actually 64%. So he's honestly such an efficient player that not many people do realize that they could use someone like Kavon Looney in their team, and that's why he's done such a fantastic job for the Golden State Warriors and why he is a 3-time NBA champion. Now, I do think Kavon Looney does get considered very underrated due to the fact that not all of his stats do show up in the stat sheet. The contests that he makes on shots to be able to deflect shots, the way he's able to, really stuff up defenses and offenses with the way he plays has really caused a lot of havoc for other teams. And I think that's something like the intangibles that not many people know that Kavon Looney do. And that's why I do think as time goes on, because like I said, guys, he is a very young player at 26 years old, turning 27. So he's actually younger than Wiggins. And I think they are slowly getting into their peak years. And I think that's where we're really going to see him shine and come something that's going to be amazing. The third player is Jordan Poole. Now, this is the same situation with Kavon Looney because Jordan Poole has always played with the Golden State Warriors. However, Jordan Poole actually in his draft class was drafted 28th pick. And he actually did have a pretty stacked draft class with Zion Williams, Ja Morant, and also other players such as Darius Garland. But for him to go 28th, I think was honestly blasphemous because he could definitely, if they redraft the 2021 NBA draft, he would have definitely been a top 5 draft pick. If we look at other players such as RJ Barrett, DeAndre Hunter, we also have Jarrett Culver, Kobe White, Jackson Hayes, just to name a few, I would take Jordan Poole over any one of these players because I do think as the season has gone by and also the years have gone by, Jordan Poole has shown that he is one of the best in his draft class and definitely top 5. And I think Jordan Poole, with what he has achieved so far over the past 4 years with the Golden State Warriors, he has become an all-out superstar very, very early in his career. And especially with players such as Steph's already there, Clay's still there, Andrew Wiggins all there, and he's still able to give you 21.3 points per game, has honestly shown that he is becoming a very great player. He's also averaging 2.7 rebounds and 4.4 assists, and his averages have continued to increase as time has gone on. If we look at his rookie season, he was averaging 8.8 points, now 21.3. His rebounds used to be 2.1, now they're 2.7, and his assists have gone from 2.3 all the way to 4.4. So he's improved in all facets of his game, but like I mentioned before, one of the biggest things as well is definitely his efficiency while scoring. His rookie season, his effective field goal percentage was 40%, and now, guys, it is as high as 43%. So he has seen a huge increase in his efficiency, but also seen a huge increase in his scoring as well. So he's not only getting more efficient, but he's also scoring more and doing more out there, and that's definitely one of the reasons why Jordan Poole has become an all-out superstar. Jordan Poole has been in the running for most improved, also 6th man of the year, and I do think he does deserve these awards very soon. But when it comes to what he has been able to achieve in just 4 seasons and being only 23 years of age, I think Jordan Poole has a bright future ahead of him, and with that contract extension, it definitely looks like he's staying with the Golden State Warriors for much longer. And I do think there is going to be a day where Steph Curry and Klay Thompson eventually retire, and Jordan Poole, being the big shoes that he has to fill, will be able to do such a fantastic job because his game really does resemble a lot of what Steph Curry preaches. So with Jordan Poole continuing to get better and better, his superstar status is only going to get bigger as time goes on and as he gets older and more experience in the NBA. The fourth player is Anthony Lamb. Now, Anthony Lamb has come out of nowhere because a lot of people are starting to take notice of what he's capable of doing and just how good he can actually play. Now, the Golden State Warriors have given him an opportunity because this is his first year actually playing with the Golden State Warriors, and he has been absolutely balling out with the amount of minutes that he was receiving. So his rookie season, he was playing with the Houston Rockets, and he's averaging the same amount of minutes per game when it came to Houston versus now in Golden State Warriors. However, he's improved in every single statistical category. If we look at his points from his rookie season, he was averaging 5.5. Now with Golden State Warriors, he's averaging 7.6. If we look at his rebounds, it went from 2.9, now it's 3.5, and then his assists went from 1 all the way to 2 when it comes to playing with the Golden State Warriors. So he's actually improved in every statistical category, which is absolutely insane. And also on top of that, efficiency has gotten skyrocketing better. If we look at his 3-point percentage with the Houston Rockets, he was averaging 32% from the 3 and was shooting 3 3-point attempts a game. Now he's averaging 4 3-point attempts per game with the Golden State Warriors, but he's shooting 41%. So this is honestly insane, guys. A huge 10% increase while also shooting one more extra 3-point a game. And he has also seen a huge increase from his 2-point percentages as well. His 2-point field goal percentage used to be 48. Now it's 70%, guys. Yes, you heard that right. 70%. He has some of the highest chances of hitting a 2-point shot than any other player in the league. So Anthony Lamb has honestly turned into an absolute star. And I do think one of the reasons that is holding him back from being an all-out superstar is due to the fact that he doesn't get enough minutes. Right now, Anthony Lamb is in that role player position, but he's doing it at such an effective rate that a lot of people do not realize. Getting only 15-20 minutes per game, it's hard to really give your someone, 7 points, 3.3 rebounds, 1.6 assists, which is what Anthony Lamb is doing. And I think people don't realize just how hard that is to do, especially due to the limited amount of minutes that he is actually receiving. But I do think he is going to continue to get better as time goes on, and he is still very a young player at 25, so he still has a lot of years to go. I think where I really have seen him improve the most is definitely 3-point shooting, and I think Steph and Klay just have the effect on those people. The fifth player is Dante DiVincenzo. Now, although DiVincenzo is an NBA champ and also has played with such great teams such as Milwaukee, he has been able to find his way again with the Golden State Warriors because he is again back up to scoring and also doing things such as rebounding and assisting at a high rate that he was back when he played with Milwaukee. With these seasons with Sacramento Kings, he wasn't really performing that well. However, with Milwaukee, he was a very great player, and now we're starting to see signs of that again when he plays for the Golden State Warriors. He's currently averaging 8.1 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, and 3 assists, and that's the highest in every statistical category ever since the Milwaukee days. So hopefully he continues to play at such a high level, and I do think he is going to continue to get better, especially playoff time. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.